Today, I want to talk a little bit about the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. Now, how does this have anything to do with organic chemistry? Those of you who have had a toxic roommate freshman year or know somebody who has will know the power of having the wrong person around you and the ability that it can have on distracting you and taking your focus and channeling your energy elsewhere. And so I've taken this image from James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, and I'm going to adapt it to make a point here. But before I do, I'm going to share with you, because it's beneficial, I'm going to share with you what he meant by this. Essentially, he's saying if you make enough good choices during the day, you'll end up having a good day. And if you make enough bad choices during the day, you'll end up having a bad day. And so if you make a mix between good choices and bad, you'll end up somewhere in between. Now, I want to adapt this for the purposes of my point of the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. Let's say you start out at the beginning of the semester, like many of us do, working really hard. You're motivated, you're excited, you're back on campus, and you have goals for yourself, and you have great ambitions, and so you start working hard. Now, whenever we take action in the world, anytime we take action in the world gives us feedback. And so we've been working hard, and we meet a friend who tells us, you know what? You're working too much. This is unhealthy. It's unfair how much work they're giving us. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time. And so what you do, you're like, yeah, you know what? I have been. This is unhealthy. This is taking too much of my time. Maybe this person's right. And essentially, you take your foot off the pedal a little bit. And so you maybe take a week off or a few days off of studying when you know you should be staying on top of the material. Now you're behind a little bit, but you're really having a good time. You're going out maybe more times than you should. And so maybe on a party of your third night, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, you decide to go out again. And you meet another person who's like, you only live once. Enjoy yourself. College is only here for a short amount of time. Make the most of it. And so again, this kind of leads you to just really enjoy yourself, relax a little bit, and again, take your eye off the prize. And so what happens now, you're halfway through semester, and you've taken maybe a few weeks off, or you've kind of slacked off for a few weeks, and then you find yourself in a position where you're like, oh shoot, I don't think I can get an A anymore in this course. Let me shoot for a B. And so it's not exciting to shoot for a B. It's not sexy to kind of really work hard for something that's not the greatest, right? And so you're kind of lackadaisical, you're half-hearted about it, but you push yourself through, and then you end up getting maybe a B in the course, if that, right? So what happened here is you got feedback, your hard work was you were given feedback by people to kind of take your foot off the pedal. Whereas if you have somebody around you who tells you, listen, nothing beautiful without struggle, everything good comes with sacrifice, keep your focus on that long-term objective. And what happens is you stay working hard because of that feedback. And so enough time passes and maybe you're still working hard and another person picks that up and says, you know what? It was a pain in the ass to work this hard, but I got a scholarship at my dream school. I went to my dream city, so on and so forth. And I'm really excited for the next chapter of my life, right? And so that person gave you some more motivation to stick with it. And now you get halfway through the semester, you're like, I've worked too hard, given up too much essentially to give up now and quit, throw in the towel. So I'm just going to push through to the end. Then you end up getting an A in the course, right? My point here is this: everything that we do has feedback from the people around us. And the feedback they can give us can take us away from our goals or instill ideas that take us closer to our goals. And that's why they say, your salary, your net worth is the average of the 5 people you spend your time with the most. Is because whenever you're doing anything, they're giving you feedback to either continue with that action or to abandon it. So they either reinforce good habits, or they undermine. Tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are, right? And so They either undermine good habits or they reinforce good habits. And ultimately, the results you get are based off of who you surround yourself with. And so this is super, super important, not just for organic chemistry, but any lofty goal we set ourselves in life. The higher the goal that you want to achieve, the more you want the right feedback from the people around you. People who will keep you persistent, keep you focused, and keep you in the right direction. Not people who will undermine good habits and take you downwards.